Hello, everyone. I'm Arleezy.
Hey everyone, it's Naj, and obviously I've been waiting, but yes, we're here with another All American Homecoming episode. Wasn't it episode
Yes.
three?
Yeah, episode 3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a week since we've discussed anything, but yeah,
Yeah.
so this is the third episode. A lot of things picked up on All American Homecoming. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
barely picked up an All American. If anything, it had us stressed the fuck out. But obviously, due to you seeing this posting, that means there was no episode on Monday, which because of Halloween, and I was trick or treating. So let's get into the main one of the characters that we can get in first, which is JJ. Once again, I feel like they're building on what we said last week or two
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
about the alcoholism, but it's about to go down. Hopefully the next episode, because this episode was more focusing on Grace. She's getting prepared for her wedding. So you got her and Spencer looking for wedding dresses. You got, Layla and them getting dresses too for different scenarios. But they all come together to throw, like Spencer gets everybody together to celebrate Grace because doesn't have any friends with her at the moment to celebrate with. And they call up JJ, and JJ arrives drunk.
Bro, this dude.
He comes in there with a toga outfit,
Yeah.
and after he was gone for like maybe 12 plus hours, he left in the morning or like afternoonish and came back.
Bro, he had like stains on it and all that stuff. Bro
He had,
was
he had like a biker that could like drive him away, and
yeah, like
even his friends was like, you should go home and get yourself situated because this is not the attire. We told you cocktailish, and that's pretty much all we saw besides him seeing Layla and Jordan kiss.
yeah,
He was so drunk that he didn't know that they were obviously
bro,
you know
that's crazy.
he literally was just like, yeah, you have like two women just kissing, right? And Jordan was like, what? But we're never talking about the kids because that's on Jordan and Layla's.
Yeah.
But what do you think? They're like, do you understand what they're doing with JJ?
I think they're gonna do like where he's super like he's gonna get in big trouble, and I think like he's probably gonna either have to fight for his scholarship because we know Asher gave his scholarship. I'm not sure if it was Asher's scholarship or if it was just he's gonna be competing for starting positions, and all that stuff. But I know that I think JJ is gonna like fall, like have a super big fall. Something bad's gonna happen, and he's gonna be like super mad at Asher or something like that, or he's gonna need Asher's help, and then it's going to like that's when everything's gonna happen, I think. But I don't know what like JJ, he needs a wake up call because he is just partying way too hard, too much, and I don't understand because he has all these people around him that aren't partying, which is who are his
Yeah,
friends? Who are the other people that he's hanging out
that's what
with?
I want to know. Like, I didn't know you had that many fucking friends because you don't bring them to the damn party.
Yeah,
You
like
just call randoms to come. So is these like regular? Is these football players from your team that we don't see because we don't really see their team?
yeah,
Like, how are you having consistent parties? How are they not getting found out? Because I know that during COVID, a lot of police and security were able to find some of the parties off the rip. But like, how
yeah,
many fucking parties do you have? Like,
yeah,
there's no
because
way that y'all had a party, like a 12-hour party, unless you're going from like different parties. And
he
even
had to have been going to like a few parties
yeah,
probably,
and
knowing him.
yeah, and there's no way that they're all the same damn costume. The same damn attire, unless you just didn't care to change. But
Yeah.
I truly either think they're going to do a wake up call, and have him realize that he has to fight for his thing, which is kind of dumb because we're seeing the same thing with Damon and Lando and All American, which is like fighting for their position.
Yeah.
We might see JJ fighting with Jabril for his position, maybe proving to like having to prove to everybody else that he can be taken serious. Because I thought we were already on that path, and then they just went back on it. So I don't know. I mean, to be honest, the only thing they could show us because the only they show us in school. Yeah, it's been 3 episodes, and they still not the fucking class.
Yeah.
We're already in third episodes in for All American Homecoming. They were in class. Come on now.
Yeah. So
Like,
I don't know what they're doing, honestly.
I don't know what
There's
they're doing, and especially with CW cutting a lot of shows right now, they just canceled like a few more shows this week.
yeah.
You don't.
Bro, they canceled Nancy Drew, bro. They canceled Nancy Drew, bro.
They canceled that Star Girl show too.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, I
Like
saw
there,
that.
and then this is obviously not CW, but the Winx show got canceled.
Oh
Like
yeah, I saw
they're
that.
not playing. And I'm
Yeah.
not playing because All American is literally a show that I love to fucking watch. I
Yeah.
cannot.
Which the networks are being strict and they want good writings. And because that means I want the writers to step up and like
Yeah,
actually,
wait.
yeah. And I don't want our shows to get canceled because the writers are just trash. Like that's what happened
Yeah,
with Legacies.
like
Legacies writers are trash.
yeah, like let's be honest, like Legacies ruined the whole ass
Right.
universe. And they try to make the show so isolated, so different, trying to make it like Buffy type cheese, and it flopped.
Yeah.
So especially the three,
Yeah. So
four,
you can't have like the
they have that many
trash storylines for 2 or 3 seasons and have your main
and
characters not doing so
three CW
yeah.
shows use the same storyline. Kung Fu, what's it called? Roswell and Legacies use the damn dad takes over son body
Wow.
and lover has to destroy them.
That's crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
stop using that. See,
And like
it ain't the
yeah.
same writers. They all just switch to different shows. Stop that shit.
Yeah, and see, like it hurt, like it made me so mad that Legacies got canceled. But like in a way, I can see where the network's coming from. Like, stop, like get better at your writing and like, because it affects the fans. So
Yeah, like
that's what I want All
yeah,
American to do. Like,
but I feel like a lot of these shows try to emphasize on drama so much that they just forget the storylines. And I feel like
yeah,
American NK is just like she don't know how to write Liv, so she's just doing whatever she
like
wants.
remember season 1 and season 2, in season 3, they were so good,
Amazing. I've
so good.
never any complaints.
Never.
Like I
Those were really good, especially season 1 and season 2.
oh
I
my god,
feel like,
like
man,
how all the characters were brought up, which is so perfectly done. Me and my mom literally binge watched them. We both watched this show, and my mom is even mad. And
yeah,
she's technically a local, like to the future.
yeah.
Come on,
Remember, you could never predict the show. You could never predict it. Like, remember
never. You can
what was
never.
the guy's name? I forget. I feel bad for forgetting his name. But the guy in season 1 that got shot. What was his name?
Was it two? Was it two? Was it two?
It was season 1. Remember, like the guy that Coop and Spencer knew
Yeah,
from their childhood.
I know what you mean. I swear it was two. Let me go look it
Oh,
up.
you mean 2 people got killed or
I mean,
shot?
I know the guy that was friends with Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Coop, the one that got killed, and then his son. I'm having a blank. Let me see. I'm typing that right now.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
Wait, no, it wasn't Tyrone, but Tyrone died. He did get
Tyrone
shot.
did as hell too. Tyrone.
Yeah, he was trash.
But his family line is still thriving. Like I've never
Yeah.
seen someone still be here. It was Sean.
Sean, that's yo. I just caught it. Sean, like yo,
Yeah.
remember that episode? Yo, that episode was amazing. We didn't see that coming at all. Like
Nothing.
that was the show at its best. And I feel like there's no more like stuff like that. There's no more anticipating. There's no like
Yeah, because like every character now is an established cast, so it's not going to be. I mean, they're not going to probably do a shocking thing. But in the first 2 seasons, everything was new. When Spencer getting shot, and then you got Sean after he turned his life around, getting shot and killed. Coop getting shot, like it was risk.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's
like
get back to the show.
yeah, like that stuff is good. So I wonder if they're gonna do something like that for JJ, where it's like something shocking, you're not gonna expect it, but we kind of do expect something to happen. So it's kind of like not gonna
really
be surprising. It's not gonna be surprising if it happens. So, yeah, but I mean, JJ's storyline is. I mean, I'm not really that interested in it, but I think it could be good if they do it something like where it involves everybody in the group. Then maybe, but we'll see.
But also, it gives Asher storyline because Asher was out here in Lover's Bliss. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I love
Next
that.
we have we could do Patience, since Patience was another quick storyline. Honestly, we don't know what they're doing with her.
I don't know either.
Yeah,
like
I feel like once the actress had to take some time due to her having her baby.
Yeah,
they didn't know what to do with her because
I think that's the worst. They
the worst.
like when an actress gets pregnant or something like that and they don't write it for them for a while. I feel like they just put them by the wayside. They don't even like they give them like the bare minimum and they don't like actually give them a storyline for like seasons to come or something like that. Because honestly, I don't know what they could do with Patience. Honestly, at this point,
it's her character and Coop's character are the same. They're in the same boat.
Yeah,
because they're both interacting with storylines that has been extended for 2 damn seasons.
Yeah,
Coop was trying to be a rapper for like 2 seasons, and then she ended up doing something new. But now it's still wrapped around Tyrone family, which was like 2 to 3 seasons. No, it's been 5 seasons now because Tyrone and shit. I don't know. Tyrone came in wherever he came in season 2, 3. Then you got Patience, who just been all about either being Coop's girlfriend or singing, and the fact that her and Coop broke up to help her pursue in her music and take more time and do all this stuff, and she's flopping. Her album was underperformed. There was no promotion for her album. I mean, I'm not surprised because she barely wanted to even. She wasn't even hyped
Yeah.
for her own album cover or title name. Layla had to
And
keep
she's still not even that hyped, you know? She's still not even.
hype. I just feel like she kind of expects everything to fall in her lap.
Yeah.
Like she like how she was before, where Coop was the one that was getting underperformed and she was outperforming her. I feel
Yeah.
like now she's in her Coop era and she expects to have like that. Oh, her automatic success. Like you can't automatically have that. And to be honest, I don't feel like she's excited. Like even in the beginning of the episode, she was down there eating cereal and she was mad as hell that Coop and Olivia knew their lives, knew what they wanted and their passions and jobs. And her album wasn't glowing up. And
Yeah.
she was going to be moping down there until Layla was like, you know what, let's go ahead and go to a runway, which I don't know how you can just go to a runway last minute. Like, don't you have to get
Yeah,
in?
and like that's the weirdest thing when they say this is just for the red carpet. I've never heard nothing like
I've
that.
never, like, what red carpet was it for? Like, they just walked down a red carpet. We didn't see anybody else walk down it. Like, it looked like it was giving very much random photo shoot.
Yeah, and who's
And
not
like,
going who's
there's
not
no
going into a
way,
party? Who's not gonna
there's
go
no
into
way,
the
there's no way that we didn't get nothing else besides them just at the runway. And you mean tell me that no one who knew them, especially Patience, due to her underperforming record, just was like, oh, let me take some pictures of this random girl who just showed up. I don't think she's in the list. Like Layla got some connections because there was no way. You know what else was out of pocket? That was no way. Was how everybody heard about. I mean, well, this is kind of going to Layla's thing, but how the hell she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go look for a dress, and then no one else came but Jordan. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody and their mom came for Patience dress, but no one came for Layla's.
Yeah, it's funny. They definitely just wanted that to be a Jordan and Layla moment. It's
Definitely.
but
I was like, then where the hell is Patience? Did Patience get a dress and then just stay
Patience
back?
was like, yo, I got my dress, I'm out.
Let me get prepared. Let me get my makeup on. Okay, next. We can do like the shorter ones, which is either Preach, Billy, or Coop. You know what? Let's do Billy because his is literally non-existent.
Yeah, I don't even know what he did this episode.
Yeah, he helped Jabril basically
Oh,
get a scholarship potentially. He was like Asher came to visit him
yeah.
and and he was trying to teach Asher the ins and outs of being a coach or whatever, which is like, hey, like say how's the kids, how's the wife and all that. And then he was and how yeah, look at Jabril. You looking at some new talents? Look, he always work out. Like he pretty much was promoting Jabril. But once again, it's kind of complicated because Jabril's spot that he wants is a spot that Parker had, and I think Parker's the guy that got injured. Montez said that he didn't want Jabril to come there and then sit on the side for 3 seasons. But Billy, don't think Billy did will just help recruit Jabril.
Yeah. He helped him, yeah.
So once again, he's somehow still helping with coaching, but stay away from coaching, sir. Please stay away from coaching.
Yeah, they're coaching Spencer and Jordan. Yeah.
Let's do Preach because then it ties into Coop. Coop, mind your business before I get into you.
Yo, Coop, oh my God.
She don't learn. She don't
Why
learn.
are you making promises? You know you cannot. You cannot make. You're not a lawyer. You're not.
Come on. You wanted to be a lawyer for like one day, and then you over making all these fucking decisions, trying to tell this dude how to do his job.
Yeah, like
if
then you make a promise to Amina, man, like you cannot do that. Like
exactly about split custody at that. Talking about like you cannot, and then trying to say that, oh well, I knew about Preach Pass, he wouldn't do that, as if this dude dares gonna like, okay, you know him. Oh, I'm sorry that you knew him for 3 to plus. Go ahead and not do what we talking about. Like, Coop, please shut up. Coop has this thing where she tries to be Dr. Saberho too, and she flops every time because you don't work in the law. You damn sure ain't know about this case.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna tell this little girl the thing? And this is what you keep doing. You promised this girl other things last time.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Like, stop. And Amara be sus too. Like, I don't even know. I mean, Amina, this little girl, Amina.
Yeah, Amina, she's I honestly like I've liked Preacher's character for like when he came onto the show, but honestly, I don't see why they're on the show anymore. Honestly, because
I don't
like I like Preach, but like I just don't understand. Like I feel like they don't have any room for them anymore.
Like at this point, get these characters out. You don't have to keep holding on to us. It's not like
Yeah.
anymore. So why is Preach here and why are we worrying about his daughter? Is the only thing we're gonna keep hearing about is his fucking daughter?
Yeah.
Like, yes, it shouldn't have took this while for her grandparents to try to get her, especially when the shooting dang went down a couple months ago. So where the hell
Yeah.
was the grandparents then?
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, honestly, I'm not even gonna waste my time with Preach and Coop because I'm tired of that shit. Like Preach and his daughter, I understand, but like at this point, why don't y'all not give them peace? Like
Yeah.
the Tyrone and his sister's dead.
Yeah, they went through a lot in like the past
Like,
season and
yeah,
all that. Like that's
break.
yeah.
She almost didn't trust him. She probably could have shot somebody if she wanted to. She was very much trying to get in her bag. Let
Yeah.
him and his daughter Amina be free. Stop with this nonsense.
Yeah. Just let them just go off into the
Like
sunset. Let them go somewhere.
there is
Let them
better.
have a fresh new start somewhere else. Like
Leave,
just
yeah, leave. Go ahead.
like
Go ahead somewhere. And Coop, this is the last thing I'm gonna say to you before we leave. Stay away from patients too. Because there's no way that
honestly, I don't think anybody misses them together. I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen no one. Like this is the first time I've ever seen in ever.
Everybody else is talking about Spencer and Olivia, and no
Yeah.
one's talking about the other breakup in the room. Patience and
Yeah.
Coop.
Yeah. Everybody. Nobody's
Why
like.
are you coming up to why are you coming up to Patience? Talking about, oh yeah, there's some pictures of you online trending.
Oh yeah.
That's literally impossible to be trending. Like, is she else? And why is Layla not trending? And then it's like, oh yeah, my mom, your mom, who was like a #1 hater of y'all, is now collecting fucking pictures and photo shoots. Please stay away from Patience. If you gotta give Patience another storyline besides being a struggling artist, do not put her near Coop. I don't want to see her near Coop at all. Coop need to get her.
Can we see Coop and Sky? Like, yo, it's been 3 episodes. We still haven't seen
Yeah.
Sky.
Talk about Sky's episode. Like, she talked about her in like I think the first 2 episodes, and then it was just like, yeah. Anyways, let me worry about being a lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't know, but we'll keep those 3 at bay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think anybody really misses or needs Patience and Coop to be together at the moment. I think they, especially Patience, she needs to figure out what she wants and all that stuff. So, yeah, just keep it like that.
I just feel like those are like the only characters that I really don't know what the hell is going through. So now we're at the big runners: Grace, Livia, Spencer, Asher, and Jordan. What's your pick? Which one you want to go first?
We can go with Asher. We can go with Asher first.
Yeah, okay. You go ahead, take it away. I mean, do you remember Asher? Because it's like 2 weeks.
I mean, I like Asher's storyline. I like him getting bigger, like a bigger position and like, you know, more responsibilities, going to go recruit and scout, all that stuff. I like him. I actually liked him giving the Jabaria like a scholarship and all that stuff and helping him out and going to talk to Billy. Like, I think that was like a smart place to go and just help Crenshaw and the kids from there. I like that storyline, but yeah, I mean,
I think this is like probably one of my favorite seasons of Asher because it's not with the dumb drama. There's not love triangles and love swears.
Yeah.
It's a guy who has got a girl that understands him in a relationship. You know, he's not cheating. I'm happy they skinned past that. What's it called? That thing that they hinted last season with what's it called? The gambling. I'm happy they
oh my god, I'm so glad they skipped
I'm happy they past that, but it's good to see him. You know, I mean, I still didn't like him until like a couple episodes ago, but you know, to see him taking his job serious and not letting his friends alter his decision because last season that was a problem to reason why him and Spencer like broke out. But to see him once again do the same thing he did last season, which is be consistent and say, you know what, this is for the team. I'm not letting my friends alter how I feel about the team taking a win or a dub. And what he did was he gave JJ several chances. He kept telling him how he felt. Maybe he should take things serious. Stop doing this. Stop getting drunk. Relax from parties. And JJ didn't listen. JJ kept making jokes, kept poking at him, kept poking at his girlfriend. And now that was the last straw. Watching JJ show up at the most important moment of Spencer's life, which is his mom getting married. Engagement party, whatever, as a fucking toga person. And he said, you know what? I got to get it to somebody that deserves it. This is for the team. And he definitely called Montez and said, listen to this real quick. So Ashton, he's not letting y'all fumble his job. He wants to be called really bad. He's not going to let
and I think he's going to be one of the most successful out of the whole group, honestly, because he's really
he's the only one right now who's having a successful plan.
Yeah.
Because once again, he's a coach. Like he's the one that's basically towards the job. Because once again, Jordan and Spencer are still in college. They're in football.
Yeah.
He is the coach, which is basically like a job at this point. A solidified job. Everybody else is still in college or not, so everybody else is still in the way. But this is a solidified job that he can get, and he's been thriving there pretty fast and proving that he's worthy to Montez. And I think this showing that he can take a big step, even though JJ his friend might give him this the solidified position that he needs. But it's crazy because in the next week's promo, it didn't even like JJ gave a fuck. Like he was just in the beach house just making something to eat. Like
that's all he's doing. He's either making something to eat or making a drink. That's
right.
it.
And I feel like he might not know until he really gets shocked or he comes to a game.
That's what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a hilarious ride. So Asher, keep up the good work. Like you don't even want to giving us something steady. All right, next is going to be, the main three, Jordan, Spencer, and Olivia, and then we got Grace. So which one we go through next?
Dang.
They're all big, so.
Yeah, they all big. I don't know. I guess we can go with, I don't know. You pick. I don't know. You pick.
I mean, I always say Spencer last, so we can do Grace. Oh, matter of fact, we can do Grace because Jordan ties into the main two.
Yeah.
So this main episode was Grace planning her wedding. I did love that we got to see more, mom and son time with Spencer and Grace.
Yeah.
Like we. I'm over here thinking about Olivia. I was about to say mom and daughter, like please. But seeing Grace and Spencer had the quality time together because it's been a while that they actually like been with each other. Because the last two episodes before this one, we just kept seeing them talk for a little bit and have her mention Olivia and like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna have to bring it in now. Writers, don't do it again. Stop having these other characters talk about Spencer and Olivia and keep talking about some. Oh yeah, y'all in love, y'all hurting, or y'all sad. And then the next fucking episode, they talking about some. Oh, move on.
Yeah, yo, come on now.
Like.
That made me annoyed.
Yeah, because Grace, you just said on episode 2 or 1 that hopefully they can make it, and then this episode she's talking about some.
She's like, "Oh, she's cute" or something like that.
Asking about the single life, like
man, that was annoying.
That was annoying. Like, stop talking to Spencer, please, because everybody's talking to Spencer. No one's talking to Olivia about the breakup, which is weird. No one's trying to help Liv move on, but everybody in their mouth trying to help Spencer move on. Stop.
Honestly, I think a little bit is probably because Olivia is just like not having it. She probably just has such a wall up with everybody. She's literally just going 24/7 trying to get this article and all this stuff. So I doubt she's even trying.
She's trying to get this dub. But yeah, so Gray's planning whatever. And I'm happy that what the hell is Denise? Is Denise the girl that we thought?
Oh yeah, it's the girl that was with Laura and Grace when they go out and party.
Oh,
it's the girl that likes. She's the one that likes Billy alive.
Yeah, because when was Spencer ever talk about something? Let's invite Denise to the damn.
Hey, no, I was wondering why does he have her number like that?
I was like, what? I don't remember y'all literally logically talking. Like she's only always where Billy at. Like Billy would have dated her at some point when him and Laura was broken up. But
I was surprised.
He was determined. And once again, Grace talking to Spencer about this relationship shit, about the single life and what he's feeling is listen, what Spencer said kind of ate because he was like he feels like he's walking on broken eggshells on glass. And that he wants to have an olive branch with Olivia to where they don't have like this kind of tension between each other, which was definitely building up.
Yeah.
And he was telling him that what he feels left over is loss. He lost Olivia and he lost the person that he was with her. So if you know he lost what he was with him, what is that?
Why would you bring up?
It's like a single life.
Like and trying to hook him up with like the other girl, right?
Yeah, like are y'all listening to yourself? Like do y'all say shit and then retract? Because she just retconned that whole conversation by asking about seeing that girl flirt with Spencer, and then everybody talking about something. Go ahead and take a bite. Like y'all are annoying.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Talking about what really got me was that fucking girl talking about something. Maybe he should move on and give him a drink. Talking about something to moving on.
Yeah,
that. Talking about something. Let's move on and maybe to a date. To a date of what? A football game date? Because you need to really back up. Like, what are you talking about?
That's crazy.
Like,
That's crazy.
she was out of pocket for that because you don't even know how fresh the breakup is.
Yeah, like
She perfectly okay with just hanging out or doing whatever they can do until he gains enough to get over his previous
that's
ex.
crazy.
She don't got no decorum at all. And no, yes, the woman is pretty. Yeah, she's beautiful. But no, like stop trying to throw in. Why y'all throwing in these last minute relationships? Like, stop.
Yeah,
Like,
just let him not have anybody for like
three
at
episodes
least yeah, just let him not have anybody for half a season, and then rebuild Bolivia on the second half of the season, and then like just let him figure himself out, play football, get his grades right, all that stuff, and just be friends with everybody. Like that's like, please, like that's what they need to do because that girl is not the answer. That's gonna be like if they do, it's gonna be like 2 episodes, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, I love Olivia," and or the girl's gonna notice whenever they hang out with the whole group, she's gonna be like, "Did you two have something?" And then she's gonna be like, "Yeah, I gotta break up with you because I can see that you're still in love with your ex or something like that." That's where the storyline's gonna go. So I think it's just pointless. So
because I don't understand how they did it so early into the season. Only 3 episodes into the season. We're not like don't the season got 22 episodes?
probably,
So like
most likely, yeah, probably.
probably unless CW reduces it to 13.
Mm,
But you
yeah,
have all these episodes and you're doing this in the beginning of the episode to probably not take it anywhere, but also to waste characters' time. Because if CW is doing all this, they might reduce characters.
yeah.
And y'all just wasting time for no reason. But everybody need to mind their business when it comes to Spencer and Olivia. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of everybody saying, yeah, move on, but also go ahead. This girl, if you're going to date with this girl, I won't lose my mind. I literally saw on Twitter that somebody was saying that supposedly he's going to do some speed dating type thing.
Speed dating.
It's enough. It's
Let
enough.
me guess, it's gonna be with JJ and Jordan. Definitely.
At gunpoint at this point, it might just be JJ. It
Yeah.
might just be Coop too, because Coop was a live
Oh
auntie out of
yeah,
nowhere.
that'd be crazy.
I'm going to be mad regardless. Next, let's do Jordan. He never not mind his business. I'm done. I'm done with this man. He sits here, downs Olivia with this article from the get go. He's like, Isaiah would never do this. Isaiah is not like I know Isaiah. Isaiah would never sit here and agree to scheme and hit people and deliberately injure people because now Parker can't even play a football game no more. I think he's injured to where he might not have a career no more, right?
No, it's what's his name? I forget his name, but it
Parker.
wasn't Parker though. No,
Yeah, Parker.
That's JJ's last name.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
So, Jordan finally is talking to Olivia about discussing the article. And, he's like, yeah, let me go ahead and help you. So he goes and asks and invites Spencer, the guy that he said you lucky you broke up with her because I wish I could dump her because my sister. That Spencer,
Yeah.
you invite him there. Don't talk. He
And
didn't
then
talk at all. He
leave.
literally came there and brought his presence to the table. Listened to them disagree for like 2 minutes and then dipped. Someone he don't want to get involved with their breakup. So
Yeah.
why did you bring him here? You probably drove him here, probably had him come here, waste his bus fee or gas fee over here, then leave 2 minutes in. Jordan, you're dumb because there's no
Yeah.
way you just wasted Spencer. You brought Spencer in there to basically get snapped at because that's what Jordan literally watched.
Yo, Olivia's face was like, "What are you doing?"
Right, like she was like, "Okay, why is he here?" Like Jordan told my son, "Yeah, Spencer's here," and she's like, "For what?" He hasn't listened to. He don't know anything I've been discussing for these 6 weeks. Why would he know?
Yeah, that's funny.
Jordan. And then we got Jorlayla, which was wait, I'm talking. They were pretty much discussing, how it is that about the crush thing about when we were younger and now you're dating me. Imagine how how Olivia's gonna feel like whatever during this dress thing because I can't believe that he was the only one that came to watch her get dress changed. That's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, it
Because
was funny,
Patience,
and I knew they were
it
setting
doesn't
that up
make
for that.
sense. It doesn't make sense when Patience is literally the one that says she's not going to do anything unless that's Layla go, and then
Yeah,
proceeds to not be there for when Layla's getting prepared.
yeah,
They knew what they was doing.
yeah.
So, while they're trying out dresses, Jordan is pretty much fangirling. He's like, oh my God. Every dress she wears is approved by him. Like, he just like, I gotta stand. And after the dress, Olivia comes in and they try, like, nobody really cares about the secret. Like,
Yeah, nobody.
nobody
Yeah, I don't think
cares. I
anybody would
don't,
really care because look, Spencer does not care about Layla in that way. Like he does not care about like
why did
her.
you say that? Like,
No, I'm just.
no, it's funny to me is that, like, I think Michael said something about Ayla a couple days ago. I just feel like the big secret, like, is not big. Like, this vortex, you
Yeah,
already know. Listen, they already know that the vortex is there. So
yeah,
what would it matter if you vortex one more time for the
yeah.
final confirmation?
I just don't think it's like big at all.
It's
Like
not big. Like,
people are gonna
it's not
tell
like,
them, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, we already know. We knew that."
yeah, like, we
Like,
are, like we're not surprised. Like, y'all been
yeah,
close since like last season. Like, it's
yeah,
not shocking. Like, the biggest shocker to the vortex was Bolivia, because they dated two other people from, like, they dated each other. Like, it was all there. Just go ahead. Like,
yeah,
like Olivia looked at them and was like, but that's it. Literally, that's it. She was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave. Didn't even change her mind, didn't even falter it. Like, she was like, I got things to do. And it's not
yeah.
dealing with that. Then we got Jordan and Olivia's in the car talking. Once again, they're going to the next person that they're going to investigate. And she's very much showing her jealousy. She's like, yeah, I don't got time for Spencer thinking that he knows about my article. Who do you think he is telling me that I'm not? And, like, I don't know. I gotta play devil's advocate and try to figure out both ways. He needs to go worry about being with JJ and picking up those other girls.
Yeah.
And Jordan is like, you're wrong. You're kind of blowing this out of proportion. And last week or last episode, I've said the same thing. And he proceeded to say it word for word. He's like, you're blowing things out of proportion, like my mom, or our mom on the podcast, and even Wade. And I'm like, see, I literally said that. Like,
Yeah.
why did they make her? This is the third blown out of proportion thing that she's done. Like, they stop. And he was like, yeah, and also Spencer is not dating anyone. And she was like, oh.
Yeah, like you could tell like that actually made her feel good and like she's
Yeah,
happy.
because she that's something that kept her, that's the one thing that kept her mad. She was like, he went with my article, but he out here doing the same for.
Yeah.
And then we got Ayla dressed up. Once again, he finally gets her to laugh because he's funny. But the only thing that he's going to be doing this season is trying to be funny.
Yo, that's literally his storyline this season, trying to be funny. That's crazy.
Literally, that's it. Like, that's
That's
literally the
crazy.
premise of trying to be funny. But then, obviously it ends off with him. The last thing he does is confirm to JJ that, yeah, you saw two girls kissing. Yeah. It wasn't me. Because he was going to probably gaslight JJ. He was going to gaslight him bad, I feel like. He was going to be like, yeah, what you talking about? It wasn't even me.
Yeah, like imagine though when JJ does like figure it out, he's gonna make a whole party about it or something.
Right. JJ I feel like he gonna know. Just give him a couple days. He gonna be like, this is the outfit that you wore at the party?
Yo,
No,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. But Spencer and Olivia, I mean, we might as well just merge it together.
But wait, that kiss was really good though.
Oh,
The Jordan and Layla kiss was really
yeah,
good
that was
though.
8.
I don't know. I like them a lot. I like them. I like
I like them
this.
too. I feel like I just want one couple that's not afraid to go out. Just go ahead, go out.
Yeah, like
Open,
that's
like, please
yeah, like
give us
yo.
something. Like, we lose Olivia, and then we got Jordan and Layla playing Twinkle Toe with under the table. Just go.
And it's still going on next episode. Like, so I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but
We'll see. We'll see.
I really don't understand why they're keeping it a secret though.
I mean,
Like
I
I
understand
forget.
because
I don't
I
know why they
understand because now it's her best friend's brother, which
I
is always like the off limits type of thing. Especially when like now not only is she gonna be dating her best friend's brother, but she also was her and Olivia both also dated Spencer.
yeah.
So it's like, girl,
But I don't think Olivia would care though. I
I don't
really
think
don't
she
think.
would care. I mean,
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, I mean, I've seen him happy since his breakup with Simone. And go ahead. So, and I feel like she'll
Yeah.
be too focused in her article to really get mad.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Now with Olivia and Spencer, I mean, I'm just gonna merge it into one thing.
Yeah.
Stop talking about them, everybody. Mind your business. Every character needs to stop putting their input on their relationship because it's been 6 weeks and y'all automatically trying to force Spencer to move to have this date.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder why is nobody pushing Olivia to go
no
out with
one's talking to
somebody or
Olivia at all.
something.
No one's talking to Olivia at all. Like they literally, it's like the writers hate her. They do. The
Yeah.
writers hate Olivia and they hate Simone because why is it villainizing Olivia for simply and not making her express her emotions at all?
Yeah, I
And
don't
why
know.
is she the only one that's like, is Olivia? Like every time Spencer trying to process something, it's oh well, Olivia, the article, Olivia, she's doing this, and I'm just like, why leave her alone?
I do hate though that she didn't fully say sorry for because Spencer did not overstep when he was trying to help her with
Oh
the
yeah, I
story.
talk about that.
I do hate that she didn't fully say sorry and she still said that he was like in the wrong for like stepping over or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh
it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing because she blew thing out of proportion. Like she was going to literally go to Isaiah and blow the whole cover up
yeah.
with no evidence. And Spencer was kind of right. Like you cannot just assume that everybody's going to listen to your side and not listen at both the things. Like this is a coach who's been doing this for years, and you're a
Yeah.
high school, you're a fresh high school to college student that literally hasn't had that much like college journalism experience, and you're writing a big article, and you're just going to people with no interviews in sight. Like
Yeah.
people are going to be like, oh, what is this? And yeah, I mean, like once again, that was just ridiculous.
Man, but I hate the end talk because it felt kind of final in a way. Like it just
Yeah,
she was telling him to like go
yeah,
be happy.
but I feel like she only said that because she thinks he's already moved on because of the single life
Yeah.
thing. Even though Jordan said he's not dating anybody, she still probably thinks he's over it because he watched her for 6 weeks and he also broke with her first, so she probably thinks that he's done. And let's be honest, she barely was looking at him. She was just looking around at the ground and ceiling of the air, whatever. She wasn't really looking at him face to face, which means that she was definitely lying.
Yeah.
So we'll see because the trailer for the next episode don't
I,
seem final to me.
yeah, and I want them to have more talks too. I
Yeah.
do.
But I also once again, Olivia, y'all keep going against Olivia. She's always gonna be proven right. So once again, what happened? She said that Isaiah definitely was lying.
So
And
that's good.
Isaiah
That's
came
good.
and
We
said,
figured this
yeah, he
out.
taught me how to do it.
Yeah, it's good. We figured this out. Yo, please end this storyline immediately. Immediately. I need this storyline going. No, because
It's ruining everything.
it's
It's ruining
dead. Like, yo,
everything.
it's dead. It's
Yeah,
ruining
like, but
Olivia's
yeah, so
personality. Like,
it's
I
it's
feel
it's,
like she has no personality since this whole thing started. Like, it's just been article, everything. So I want old Olivia back, please, because this is not it.
we writers don't know how to maintain and multitask, so
They don't.
we're losing it because of that.
Yeah.
But she also found out that the guy that works at like this bar was previously a football player.
Yeah.
He ended up getting 4 concussions or whatever, or giving whatever, and now his football career is removed or gone now because of this coach. So she's finally getting data. Don't know how she was able to figure out that. Maybe different internet source, but she's getting some data, which is a
Yeah.
big improvement from the first 2 episodes. And that's pretty much it. The girl, though, Alicia, please move away. Sign the football and keep it moving.
Oh yeah.
I don't have time for it. I'm done.
Yeah, that move was smooth though. That move was
He
smooth
was
by
smooth. He was
Spencer.
smooth. And yeah,
But
she was funny. She was funny for playing him.
yo, talking about the
Like
writing thing.
she's like, your dog's gonna ask for your autograph. It's
Yeah,
like,
yo, Spencer is stupid. Spencer
I'm
is
like,
stupid. Always thinking everybody wants his autograph or something.
right.
Same thing Damon thought with Simone. Remember when they first
Yeah.
met
When she thought that
with the
when he thought that
video?
picture, and she was like, "Sir, I'm trying to get the crowd, not you." Yeah, that was our All American part.
Yeah.
5-3. Now let's get into All American Homecoming, which gave us a lot
Yeah.
of stuff to discuss. So honestly, even though we do character by character, they still overlap. Simone and Dame is going to be last, and Landa's going to be last too. Because
First off, where was Thea? Where was Thea in this episode, yo? Like,
on where she
nah,
needed to be, because let's
nah.
be honest, like there was nothing in there for her to actually intrigue with besides just
Her
sitting
man
there.
is literally there. Her man is there, right there. Like in the episode.
Listen. Only thing she's gonna be was Damon's therapist at this point. Like last episode, she's gonna be like, this is your spot, get it. But she can't do that because he was everywhere Simone was at, and she was gonna be mad. But she back next week. It's okay. Like let her miss an episode. Okay, so let's do Tootie. You might say I'm gonna merge Tootie and Simone
Yeah.
because
Tootie, oh, we didn't have to do her, but she like who
we really, yeah,
cares?
we
Like
really don't. We could just put her. We could just put her under Simone because
yeah.
she got embarrassed, and we saw Simone watch her parents ear her out. Other than that, I don't
Yeah,
care.
it was
It was funny, but okay, we can do. I don't know who we want to do. What do you want to do? Everybody had big storylines this episode.
yeah, I feel like
I feel like maybe
oh, you know my favorite storyline this episode was Cam's. We can start
Cam.
with
Let's do
Cam.
Cam. Okay, so Cam, our biggest question mark because of obviously him having to pay and get a job to pay for his tuition for the next semester. And we never knew what happened with his family in Crenshaw. And, you know, he's sitting here listening to Keisha talk about how she has to work her butt off a couple of months to basically get into her dance major.
Yeah.
And he's like, dang, he sounded like a Kevin Hart meme. His dad shows up and his dad is like, what's the plan? Which is accurate, which is a good
Yeah, which is good, you know. That's what a dad should do.
yeah, which is a good thing to do because in college, you know, we're easily persuaded with the idea of, oh, if you can't do this, you can always switch your major, you always can switch
Yeah.
your class, but you can't always do that. The first 2 years of college, you have a free way of exchanging and switching classes and majors easily. But for him to have a consistent goal for the past like 4 to 5 years of being a football player to losing his, you know, his scholarship and his career to now going to like into them not telling them anything. They're like, what are you going to college for? Why are we struggling to pay for this? Like, why are you here? So that was a good thing. And I also like that Keisha left.
Yeah.
She respects her privacy enough to talk because she still is new, but she did introduce herself, which
I
is
was worried about that so too.
I thought he was going to like say something ignorant. I really thought he
Yeah,
was
I
like,
thought he was gonna just ignore her, like in or something like that.
yeah, because he came in very stern, so I thought he was
Yeah.
going to be like, "Girl, who you? You want?"
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be like one of them groupies. I didn't know what. I thought he
Yeah.
was gonna be like, "Oh, maybe is this the reason why you've been distracted?" I don't know. I just thought he was going to say the words, but he was very, he was nice. He was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
No, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll let y'all talk privately." And his dad was like, maybe you should just come back. Maybe by the end of this semester, whatever, you're going to come back to Crenshaw and go to college there.
Yeah.
And he did. He definitely did not like that Cam chose
Yeah.
music as a major. He was laughing at him about that, and he didn't take it serious. He feels like his son is wasting his potential up here.
Which I get. It's a super hard made, like, like who's like not many people can make it in music, which it's like a higher chance in football, but he definitely shouldn't have been like so down
Yeah,
on
like
Cam's, like, because
crushed his
Cam loves it.
dreams.
Cam obviously, and he's never even heard him sing and all that stuff. And I hated how he said he didn't want to go see him sing and all that stuff. Like he had a flight to catch and all that stuff. Which
Yeah,
Cam is struggling though. He has been struggling with money, so I get why his dad is so like persistent on him coming back home. But I feel like he never like said maybe like we can help, like our like me and your mom can help,
because we don't even know. It's obviously been shown that he made. I mean, he didn't know. I mean, once again, Cam probably didn't tell them about struggling into that
Yeah, he
break.
definitely probably
But
didn't
like,
at all.
ain't like they probably didn't contribute anything. Like, why they acting like they did all the carrying of the money? He did all of it.
Yeah,
it's his money at this point. Like, let him chill. Like, they trying to drag. Like, I don't. This is the most like. I can't believe this is college because like how can you just pull people out like come on now, they just can pull people out now, threaten teachers and everything.
Yeah, I just wish his dad would have said we can help you with a few semesters of the money and all that stuff.
Or at least say, you know what, by the end of the semester I'll see how your music goes, and if you don't know, then we can go. But like you're going to try to get him out literally beginning of the semester. Please relax.
Yeah.
Then we also got Cam and Keisha talking about because her dad was just chilling on the campus scaring people, and they were talking, and Cam was the first one to notice, well, besides Keisha, that he might have a little side boob.
Yeah.
And then later on that episode, we got Cam singing at the baseball game, and then he was looking around. First I thought he was looking around for Keisha, because I thought Keisha was late, but he was looking for his dad, and then we find out that his dad was there listening. His dad was like, okay, but I feel like his dad.
Give me your bag.
And then he just like did.
Yeah. Then he was like, all right.
He's like, all right, I'm head on out. Oh,
I do like Keisha's dad in this episode though. Keisha's
yeah.
dad,
We used to dislike him
yo,
like
we used to
bad.
hate him, yo.
I used to be like, yo. But the thing is that I'm happy that I predicted that it was going to be a love triangle between her, Marcus, and the principal.
I don't know. You think it's gonna be a love triangle though? Because I
It
feel
might not be a
like,
love triangle, but I feel like it's going to be. I feel like Marcus and her aren't done. But I know for a fact that it was coming
yeah,
between her and the principal, and I was like, and then you found out that she's dating him. I'm like, wow, so I was right about both of them.
yeah.
So
I don't know. I think I thought like at the end of last season, I thought
we'll be done.
Marcus might get with Damon's mom.
I know people
You know,
keep
and
saying
stuff.
that. I wouldn't mind it. Here's
That's what I
so.
was thinking because I feel like honestly felt something when she was helping him when he was like depressed and he wasn't taking his medicine and all that stuff. I
Yeah,
honestly felt that, and
I wouldn't mind that because to be
yeah,
honest, at this point, like Marcus and Amora is
I don't really feel it with them.
it's kind of tainted
And
now.
it's been a long time since they even
Yeah,
talked or like
it's
stuff
kind
like
of
that.
tainted. It's kind of tainted
Yeah,
because having that big lie be the reason why they were separated for like 18 plus years,
yeah,
and then saying they're gonna like that's not giving fan fiction. That's giving a fan fiction right there. Of
yeah,
like, yeah, we have a dumb miscommunication trope in high school, and then we
yeah.
meet up in like a college reunion, and everything's perfectly fine now. Like, no, it can't be.
And I like Keisha's dad and Amara. Like I like them. I
Yeah,
actually like I felt
it wasn't a shocker for me, but it was a shock that it happened over the 6 week break.
bro. We need an episode on that because have you noticed how much stuff has happened over that Christmas break or winter break, whatever they were
And
talking about?
we didn't see, and we didn't get a fast forward for All American Homecoming. We only got a fast forward for All American,
Yeah, so
so we need to see.
that
But
was
yeah, but so about Amara, we do like that. We do like her and Zeke, which is Keisha's dad.
yeah.
And definitely I was right. Can't believe my ex. I manifested that. But yeah, so Amara, since she is the new principal, she's been basically getting like so many shades from the head, which was a couple episodes ago that Kim had to tell her about. And then we got to have Simone defending her against
Yeah.
the SGA president, which is his name is Nico.
Yeah.
Nico was out here. He comes to see Amara in the hallway. And he's like, you know what? You forgot our meeting. We're like 3 weeks ahead behind on all the meetings. And she's like, first of all, how is no one telling her this? There ain't no paperwork from the previous principals at the
Yeah, I don't
at the
know.
college. Like she just become a principal. First of all, I don't even know how she became principal, but if that's the case, how is there no previous principal work? And if she's been no, that's even more dumb. Because if she's been dating Zeke,
Yeah.
how did Zeke not tell her? He was the principal,
The president, yeah.
president. So
I don't know.
like,
Honestly, he's
like he
probably
was
so removed from it because he's in his
he
like
probably
medical
is, but
bag
I
and all that
know he
stuff.
got to
But
work. Like
yeah,
Zeke sit here. Zeke is he's so into just being with her that he forgets all the notes that he's had or like everything that he knows. Like he can't say, "Oh yeah, the week is approaching. Don't forget to do the SGA thing." 6 weeks or
yeah.
so of y'all dating, more or less, and Amara's like so many weeks behind on this meeting. And so, Nico's like, yeah, we got a lot of things to do. And Simone's like, well, she's talking to me. So she's talking to a student, which backfired because Nico became a mean girl, pretty little liar, active girl tease, started making posts on Instagram or social media about how Amara is showing favoritism towards certain kids, such as Simone. And then, Nate later on tells Nico that she's going to, the family dinner thing that they have every Friday. And Nico talks about that as well. So
Bro,
Nico,
he ruined family dinners,
he
man.
ruined family dinner.
I was heated.
Yeah, he ruined family dinner, but to be honest, he is kind of right.
I mean, he's right, but
Yeah, but the
like I
favoritism thing,
do like seeing everybody together.
yeah.
So
I
but he's
mean,
right though. It
yeah,
is kind of
but to be
messed up.
honest, yeah, because like I mean, she ain't like really doing it. Well, she is kind of doing favoritism because the thing with Cam was kind of favoritism as well.
Yeah.
But I understand because like nobody's really that close to any principals and stuff. But I don't remember being ever that close to a principal. I mean, sometimes jokey, whatever. But it can be seen because they're getting more attention and more time with the principal. I mean, the president, whatever she is at the school, compared to the other students, and him having this organizing something that's big and important in HBCU, to not see that taken serious, but she's meeting family members and other people outside of school grounds. That can be seen a certain way, which is why I understand. But Nico, you're still trash.
Yeah.
And I feel like the family dinners it was more so like a calm down for us. Like we're seeing everybody chill at the end of the episode, everybody laugh and giggle. But I feel like it's gonna take a while before we get that again. And I feel like it might take a while, or we might not get it at all because
I
of
think I think I said in my reaction. I think family dinners are gonna be back. 'Cause I think everybody's gonna start complaining about it. I think everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, at family dinner, oh, let's do this at family dinner and all that stuff." And I think at some point it's
yeah,
gonna come
or
back.
they might be like, or they might be more low key about it because
Yeah,
of that. Because I just don't understand why would Nate even tell this random person that?
yeah,
Like Nate, I know you care about this boy, but why would you just
yeah.
tell
You
him?
gotta keep that stuff like
Yeah, like y'all didn't like and like for them to know about like some of the stuff that goes on in college and for her to just say it so nonchalantly, like, yeah, I want to go to dinner to the at Amara's house. Amara's different now. She's not just a regular teacher. There
yeah.
already should have been favoritism, but she's now higher up at this
And
college.
y'all just got back together, like
Literally,
so.
literally.
I don't
But
know. That was a big
yeah,
mistake on her
family
part.
dinner's ruined. She was even defending Nico. We got the all famous
Yo,
Damon talking about some
that stuff
no
that was one of
Damon.
my favorite scenes.
That was not Damon. That was literally Peyton. I cannot be convinced any otherwise. That was definitely Damon. That was not no Damon.
Yo, but that was Keisha was like, "Don't talk to me to Kim." I
It
was,
was like,
yo,
what?
I was like, "Yo, dang, she going mad hard." That must
Right.
mean she really hates Nico. That must mean she
Yeah,
really,
I mean Nico
because
is
she didn't
trash.
see nothing. Like she, like that's your boyfriend. You just said that and all that stuff. He all he said was like Keisha, and then she was
And
that was
she
crazy.
said, don't talk to me. He said, what?
Yeah,
We might as well do Keisha. Keisha, once again, I feel like her dance major thing is for it to be a dance major. I understand dance is actually hard, so I'm not going to sit here and lie. But between her having to do all this work to stay in dance class or
yeah,
dance major,
and she has to
the
like
Kim,
audition every semester and all that stuff.
yeah,
That's
like what?
crazy.
Yeah, it is intense. It is intense. And then to having Cam mess up his classes due to not, due to the money not going through, for him having one class, one music class, which is theater. I would
Yeah.
have been mad. I would have been like, yeah, just take the money. Just take the bread at this
They
point.
messed up my boy's schedule. They gave him like the worst
It really
schedule ever.
did. That's one thing about college is that like when your schedule messed up, it really ruins your day because that's something that you have to go in like every week,
What's the
two or three
latest? What's
times
the
a week.
latest you've ever seen like class for in college? Like
The latest class, like
yeah,
latest time,
at night. Like is night. Like
yeah,
is it?
at night you can. The latest class I think is like 9 o'clock. The latest
Uh,
class I've been to was a 9:45 art class freshman year, and I never did that shit again. It was the worst thing of my life because and it was in the wintertime, which is like pitch
dang.
black midnight by the time it's
Oh nah,
5
yeah,
or
nah.
4.
Yeah, that's
And I used to
crazy.
take the bus. It was ridiculous, but yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
him having crash classes, Keisha having to go overtime, and she goes in, and Keisha once again had this. She stands up Kim in the same place as last
Shoot.
season with his dad, but luckily
Zeke
he
was there. Yeah.
come through because Lord have mercy.
At least this
Uh,
because because the teacher would not let her leave. If she left, the
yeah,
teacher
the
would have
teacher.
like,
I feel like the teacher deliberately knows
yeah.
about that because there's no way that this teacher is just having her miss things. She's literally missing things. And I feel like
And nobody else has to stay. You mean tell me nobody else needs work too?
right, and like, come on. And then I feel like I feel like that might be a conflict for Kamisha though. I feel like that might be
Maybe,
a
yeah,
problem for
maybe
them.
down the line. Maybe they like she's spending too much time dancing and she's not like spending time with him or something like that. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because it's becoming a consistent theme of her like standing him up or something with her doing dance. But I feel like he won't. I don't know. I feel like it will have to be something big for him, like
Yeah, I
grab
mean, I feel like they've been through so much already that like it's gonna take something really wild
really wild. Yeah,
to make him mad.
maybe his dad is actually might take him out. Like you never know.
Dang,
But
that'd be
we'll see.
crazy.
It would. Next, let's do JR. JR is actually quick. JR get a little boo.
Yo, all right. Do you like him with his ex, or do you see him with Gabrielle? I honestly think that him and Gabrielle could get together.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the ex thing that was something that I thought could be rekindled because they finally talked and he finally like apologized, whatever.
And I wanted
I do,
that. I saw I like
but I do think it is an end of a chapter.
Yeah, I
Maybe,
was shook when she said that though, because
yeah,
it
I
wasn't
was
his
too.
fault. Like he didn't know anything that happened. He just thought you cheated on him. So like, I mean, he really like, yes, he like should have been maybe more understanding or tried to talk to you more or something like that. But
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that situation is kind of a tough thing
yeah,
because
it definitely is tough. So I can't. I don't know. It's just super tough. But I just thought that I was just shocked when she said that was the end or something and all that, and that definitely hurt him because I think he definitely misses her.
yeah, he definitely missed her, and I feel like that's why he's now like more in his I'm just a one ladies man type of thing. But it is kind of it's kind of a sticky thing because it's not her. I mean, I understand it's his. He had to be more understanding, but he didn't know, and
Yeah,
I can't really blame her either because this is her problem, her situation. She can't be
yeah,
forced, or she shouldn't be forced to talk about her trauma to anyone, especially if she's not comfortable with it. I'm just, I feel like since she talked to like Thea and like and whatever the case may be, and even that was like a struggle to talk about.
yeah,
It would have been more hurtful for her to talk to JR, especially when he already had this painted image, and everybody else had this painted image that she cheated on him.
yeah,
But then, get her like trauma thrown in her face as oh she was being slutty or whatever. It can definitely, and her reliving that trauma. I feel like if she stayed with him, it probably would have brought it back up. And I
yeah.
feel like even
Probably in some
yeah, I feel
way.
like yeah, I feel like her staying with him would have made her just keep having this moment of if I do something, he'll think I cheated, or if this happens, it's going
Because
to
I
bring.
can tell, because I can see like one of his friends or something like that, like guys be like, wait, bro, you're back with the girl that cheated on you and stuff like that. And she'd be
Yeah,
like right there, and then it would just like
yeah, because
bring
yeah,
all that stuff.
exactly.
I can see that picture just so perfectly. Like, yeah,
Exactly. And
that would happen.
no matter how many people, and no matter how much it was cleared up that he was actually was a, you know, a lot of people won't check up on updates about that. They won't
Yeah,
look at
no.
that. They'll
And even
already
if
have
they do, I feel like they still won't
they already
believe
have
the
their opinion.
girl and stuff like that. So
Yeah, they always
yeah,
blame the girl. So they will have
yeah,
like this. Oh yeah, she's definitely a hoe, or she definitely
yeah,
is, and
yeah. So
they won't rethink
yeah,
it.
so it's kind of lose lose. Yeah,
Yeah, but I feel like her staying with him would have really brought back everything she's experienced. So that's an end of the air right there.
yeah,
So Jr. one of the calmest characters in the show.
yeah.
He's literally listening to Damon and his dad argue in the office, and he's telling Lando, "Yeah, Damon and them arguing. Don't
He's
go in
like,
there."
yo, bro,
On
you gonna
his
want to not
phone,
go in.
on
Yeah.
his phone, like he on his phone, like
He just
yeah,
chilling. He just
yeah. Damon and the coach is arguing. Don't go in there if I was you.
yeah.
And he literally told Lando, the enemy of Damon. Yeah, that's my brother. We share dads. And Lando's like, what? I thought that was just your dad. He's like, well, we just discovered it was.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he don't even care.
He
Like
wasn't
JR
even
is
saying
just
this
in
with
the
like an
right zone,
urgency. He was saying this in the softest tone and all that. Like,
literally. But yeah, the new girl, she's in engineering, but we see like once again, she's watching everything that's going on between JR and his ex. So I feel like she already knows about that.
oh yeah, I think she
But
definitely does
I feel
too.
like she already knows about that. But she's in engineering. She's watching. She kind of matches his energy very well. She watches it very well. Every time he says something, she says something snarky back. I'm like,
And I could see her being a part of the group because look, she's already close with Cam because
yeah,
she's in all that stuff. So I definitely can see her joining the group and and she honestly has the same kind of energy
yeah, and
as
I
everybody
also
in the group.
yeah, and
So
I also feel like she'll be like maybe how Simone was to All American, where she was dating one of them, but it didn't
yeah,
make her obligated to hang out with every one of them.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
she has
that'd
her
be good
separate
too.
yeah, she has her separate storyline of besides just being and girlfriend or whatever, and her having to be forced to hang out with people, she can still have her own side hobbies, options, and things, and
And
she's built
friends,
on
yeah,
different
I
things.
like
Yeah,
that.
besides just being in the core. But yeah, um, and then somehow they got the day going on. So
You think that that's with Jr. And Gabrielle, or you think that's with some random girl?
I don't know. I think it is him and Gabby. She might not think it's a date. He might be saying it to himself
Oh,
what it
yeah,
is.
maybe.
But I feel like there was no way it's not him and her. Like there's no way it's not him and her. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
which I'm here for it.
Now
So that happens.
I'm here for it. I mean, I'm here for JR getting something. If it's not Simone, I'll take I'll take it. So now we're at our last three. Simone will also with a little insert of Tootie and Damon and Lando. Let's get into Lando. How you feel?
I mean, look, I like the dynamic between him and Damon. I think that's gonna be a really good dynamic because in baseball, there's like, look, there's one like starter that might get to start one game, then he could, if they are like on the same page, they could really be dominant because Lando could start one game and then Damon could come in and finish the team. Like it could be perfect because they're both the best. So it could be perfect. And I like that they have like that dynamic where they don't like each other, but then they respect each other and all that stuff. I want them to have that kind of dynamic where I don't care if they're like super like the best of friends, but I want them to
Yeah,
be
they don't
like
even
good
have to, they can be like
teammates. Yeah.
frenemies,
Yeah. I
or
want
like
them to
they
be
can
good
like hate each
teammates.
other. Like, yeah, I feel like they probably will never be as close friends as we think it is, but they will probably
Yeah.
be like, but Lando will probably be cool with everybody else. Like he'll probably have a closer bond with Jr., Keisha, Cam, and them. But with
Yeah.
Damon, it's probably like a enemy interaction thing because they're on the team. I personally like the dynamic. Once again, it's kind of giving me how he is, how Gabby is, where they interact with one character and not everybody else. So you
Yeah.
don't have to see them being like suffocated to one character. I do like that he's a smart character too, because him and Simone's having a whole
Bro,
debate.
how
He's not just like a dumb jock.
yeah.
He did play her. I'm like, you want to calm down, Thompson. That was a debate.
Yeah.
It wasn't a debate. Um, but I also do like that he was talking to Damon. He put his like anger and like jealousy or whatever aside to tell him. But the thing is, I hate that. I hate it though, even though he's right in the sense of the game. But I do hate that like y'all trying to force this man to accept his dad in his life as if his dad didn't cause him this much trauma and this
Yeah.
much like confusion. But I understand like it's kind of a sticky thing of like, yeah, well, the dad was cheated on, so he wouldn't have known. But like, why not do a blood test? Like,
Yeah,
why did
like
you automatically
there were
take
so
him
many
away?
other options to go to.
Yeah,
The first thing you think of is, oh, let me just give him away quick.
exactly. So like I hate that we can never have a parent or an adult that's literally hated. Like they always gotta be redeemed in some way. Or the
Yeah.
kid or the teenager always have to see the side of the parent. That's not always the case. And especially with this. The dad replaced him easily for the football. I mean, for the baseball team in state, obviously. But he's been trash to him, sneaky to him, always side eyeing him, saying that he's going to destroy this, whatever. He only cared about him because of a game or a team. Like, come on. And I hate that, like, I understand that Dan is saying that, you want to continue this legacy, but you're letting family drama get in between that, and it's going to end up getting blurred to where your anger for your dad or whatever is going to foreshadow or overshadow your success in baseball, which is good. I
Yeah.
understand it will bleed, like the family drama will bleed over and mess up the team, which won't make him a leader. It will jeopardize the team. I understand, but like, stop trying to make this man fetch. It's not, it's not gonna work.
Yeah. And then at the end when his like Jesse Raymond, like his dad, was like, I need to know about my son. Tell me about my son. Like
Right? I'm like, you wait now? Like, why would you wait now? Like, should have been talked about it during the 6 weeks, idiot.
yeah, yeah, I don't know.
But
That's
we'll see. It's time to get into. Okay, so we're finishing it off with Lando and Simone.
yeah.
Opinion, since you are the
uh
biggest Diamond auntie.
yo, I like them. I think they're gonna be elite in game.
Oh my god!
Uh,
I think they're going to be a mid in game.
but honestly, I'm not sure if they're gonna be together yet because I think the tennis
Yeah,
guy
not
is
this
still
early.
gonna.
No.
I think this. No, I still think the tennis guy is still gonna come
Oh
around
my
and like.
god! You understand
Oh
that guy?
no.
She said that Rome was too coupley in the first episode, so she cut him off. I told you
Oh,
that. She said that. Well, was it him or was it somebody else? I swear she said somebody during the 6 weeks were trying to be too coupley. So,
I don't know.
but yeah, I mean, for me, I am going to eat this up. I'm all, I already know where home's at, which is Damone. But this could be a good thing until Damon gets off Thea's back because they obviously building something strong. So I guess we can just wait for the sidelines to birth. So, but I enjoyed every scene that they had when the banter was nice, especially when in the class, and then it was
Yeah,
when
the class was good.
in the cafeteria where everybody was sitting down
Bro,
and
they did my
Lando
boy
was
wrong. They did him
he,
wrong.
it was me, but he was looking around and he saw her, and Dan was like, "I'm sorry, bro, but like because we got to be on the same team, don't mean we got to be friends." He's like, "Actually, I came to sit next to her."
Yeah,
I'm like, "What?"
that's crazy.
And then once she realized that it was Lando from Damon, she was like, "No," but she would have let him sit. I feel like would have let him sit down. What's funny to me is that when he sat down at the seat next to them, he looked off. He
Yo.
looked over so mad. He mean mug extra hard like
Yeah, that was crazy. They left him over there by himself. That's crazy.
and then
Keisha was mad. She was
I
like,
got
yo.
rude. They got rude. And Dan looked at her like he
Yeah.
said ruining her artistic vibes. I'm like, girl, please. You then why your artistic vibes was okay being ruined when Nico was mentioned.
Yeah, true.
Wow. But then even more because that wasn't going to stop him. Those two incidents were going to stop him. He saw her again at the wrong time, getting a little savagey with Tootie, and he was like, "Dang, you read that chick?" He like, "Maybe it's
Yeah.
a good thing I don't get to know you." I'm like, "You was gonna give her a cat that she just put the book bag in the seat, so you still cared." Then
Yeah.
you cared again because you came to the dinner. You came to the family dinner with a cake. They shook hands way longer than they needed to. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's
I was like, if Amar ain't say, "Y'all, come on," y'all just gonna keep shaking hands.
yeah, that was kind of crazy. Like
Not
they
crazy.
had like a look too that they gave each other. So
Mm, listen,
it's gonna make Damon jealous, man. And I'm
he's going
annoyed.
to. I thought he was gonna say something because he pulled over and was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "What are you doing?" Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you about to lose Dia real quick.
Nah,
No, what's funny to me is that compared to last season, I've seen a lot of more Dia shippers coming out of the woodworks on Twitter.
that's because it's gonna. They know. They know. That's
But
elite.
the thing is that we're so used to like everybody not working out in the first couple seasons, like kind of like we thought. I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people thought that Handon was going to make it in the first season. That I wouldn't be shocked if they make it work. But
Yeah.
Damon is where it's
I
at.
honestly think it'd be the pipe.
They're gonna break
Nah, yeah. Nah. I think Damon and Thea is like perfect, man. It's like perfect. Like think about it. They're both at the top of their sports teams. They're both captains
Well,
and
he's not
leaders.
now. He's second.
Yeah, but like we know he's the leader and the captain of that team. And Thea, she's just hurt right now, but as soon as she gets back, she's gonna be the captain of the team again
Well,
and all that
even
stuff.
even if that's what you're troping, like the trope as like the head ones, I'm troping Landon and Simone as the um damn, I forgot the tennis player and the baseball player. Constantly that they know they eat.
Yeah.
They know they good in their sport. So yeah. Just know that Lando, happy to see you here, new addition to the show. Martin, I'm happy you're at the show all aboard. I knew they wasn't gonna let Lando slide because that was a good character right there.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So
Yeah.
I feel like at some point we're going to see him and Damon going to work together. I feel like they might each game, like you said, switch out which each one to kind of like throw off the opposing player
Yeah.
because the opposing players are going to probably analyze what their weaknesses is, and if they switch every game, they won't be able to like keep up which one to watch. So that would be good. I do feel like him and Damon might not get a close friendship, and if it do, it might take a while. But I feel like it might definitely not take it anywhere because they might be at arm's length because if Landon's going to get with Landon's going to get with Simone at some point.
Yeah. So I mean, and I don't need them to be like good friends
Yeah, I don't
either.
need them to be like.
Especially this season. I
They
like
might be
maybe
like. They might be like
down the
best friends.
road.
Asher.
Yeah,
Like
down the road maybe, but like not right now. I don't need them to be super close.
yeah, but the thing is, I don't want a vortex. But
Yeah.
I don't.
It's not because Damon and Thea are gonna stay together for every season, the whole seasons, and
Every
then
season, but
Cam and Keisha, they're gonna say it. No, I
yeah, we
can't.
know that. We know that. We know that's
Those two
solidified.
cannot be with anybody else. I
That's
cannot see it.
solidified. But
And
Damon and Simone, I I just feel
nah,
like
just Simone, Whoever she's gonna get with, yeah, that's gonna be stacked.
yo, get it up. This is the second season. I'm telling you right now that Lando and Simone's chemistry is that was that hit me, and he only got 5 minutes of total screen. Not even that. He got 3 minutes of total screen time, and the amount of edits I'm seeing is astonishing. I even made me a gift set. I had no choice. That's how good it was. But Damon, I always got y'all. Y'all know where y'all belong. But Lando and Simone also gonna be up there too.
Yeah.
Thank you. The chemistry was there. I'm sorry. Now let's get the. What do you want to do, Damon or Simone?
We do Simone.
Are you gonna say Damon for last?
Yeah.
Okay. So so we start off with. We're just gonna go to the main event. Her and Tootie. Yeah. Now, I hate that is these. Okay, this situation is kind of it's like Damon with like Lando, the lose or win. Is that they can't be mad. They got to keep accepting disrespect. Damon has to accept disrespect from his dad to try to work as a team. Simone got to take disrespect from like 7 members of her team. And I'm confused I feel like at this point, these writers want us to hate Simone. They want to make her a villain because she's not in the top 6. She's in the top 6 until Thea comes back. So she's number 7. And yet I don't see any of the 6 players winning. How is the other 6 the top of the team, but none of them did research on the opposing team?
Yeah, that makes no sense. The coach is annoying. You
tell me that Thea never did research. You mean tell me that Tootie, which is the second in line, never did research on their opponent. They just came into every game feeling confident.
Yeah.
Because if this was the one game they got washed in, then it means how was y'all able to skate past the other times? Y'all wasn't doing research. And then you got this coach listening to this girl call Simone a bitch, and then she proceeds to just bring all the attention to Simone. And then I'm supposed to accept all this pressure on Simone because Damon's like, oh, she sees you as a leader. She has 6 positions to get through.
Yeah.
So why is she the only one getting a speech?
It makes no sense, honestly. The coach is trash because she's
trash. That's favoritism at this point. Yeah. Because you got 4 to 5 people not cheering for her. And then Tootie talking about something you should be treated. Why are you not cheering for this random one person? Why are you not? Y'all didn't clap for her. Y'all didn't clap for her. She literally won and looked over and y'all looked at her like she was some random girl on the street and kept talking. But the coach didn't say nothing about showing sportsmanship. But when she called you a B word, it's suddenly y'all both bringing attention. So if they wasn't there and they was in a quiet area, you would have let them fight.
Yeah, coach? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't like this coach. Where is the coach? Like the main coach. Why is she not on the show? I don't understand.
Like, because now this new girl really getting on my nerves because they're making it seem like Simone is a villain for not telling the team about the information because it ruins the team. And just because you won, that doesn't mean the team won. But why is no one else thinking that way?
Nobody else doing research and all that stuff.
Everybody else is sophomores and juniors, even probably seniors. And y'all didn't say, let me go ahead and look up this college, which is a predominantly white college, which probably means they got stats on the internet.
Yeah.
The same way that Simone's easily able to win, it doesn't make sense. I don't care. I don't care if she should have shown. And then, because I saw somebody say, well, she could have shown, and if they didn't want to listen, they didn't want to listen. But why is she still helping people that's going to benefit off of her research and then hate on her when they done the game?
It's crazy.
I don't care. If we lose. Maybe you'll learn how to work as a team because the team isn't healthy, and I'm happy she said it. The team ain't a team. It's just two girls here doing the same sport. But yet somehow Simone is the only one getting a speech about working as a team. That makes no sense.
Yeah.
That makes no sense at all that she has to be the one that gets everything blown in her face. And then Tootie out here getting embarrassed because she lost, so her parents were snapping.
Yeah, that was funny.
Was I supposed to feel bad? No, she deserved it.
Yeah, she did. She's trash, honestly. Like,
right, I don't care. Like,
I can't wait till Thea comes back so she can be number 2, and we won't hear about her at all.
I want to see what information this coach going to say because this coach got so much to say, but nothing to say. I feel like if there was a storyline where it's confirmed that she was one of the people's family members, I wouldn't be surprised because y'all, it's like I understand. Oh, you want them to kind of look at her the same way they look at Spencer, like she's the best one out of all, but yet they're not boosting her up any slots.
Yeah.
So why are you giving her a leadership speech? And she's not even a leader of the team. She's number 7 on the tennis team. And this lady sat here and gave her a whole speech about working as a team. Please get out of my face.
Yeah.
Any opinions on that?
No, I mean, Simone's right. Like,
Yeah,
I don't like this. I don't like the
it's like they're
coach. The
trying to
coach make no
villainize her.
sense.
It's like they're trying to
Coach make
villainize her. Like
yeah, they are.
every action that Simone does, it's always backfired.
The thing that really made me mad was Simone was literally in her game. She was playing against another girl and she was winning, and Tootie and all the other girls had their back turned, and the coach didn't say nothing. The coach was right there looking at them, didn't say anything, and then Simone goes to get a drink while the other girl on her team is playing, and she's like all of a sudden a bad teammate because she's not cheering her on at that moment. Like that. That's wild. That's
It is
dumb.
because it's like she's saying that Simone has to prove that she's a leader while everybody else is suddenly already in a leader role. That makes no sense. And I want that
Yeah.
coach fired because that coach is doing favoritism
She
now.
needs
And
to be
no,
fired.
yeah, and no, it's not. Oh well, she sees the potential in her being a leader. That's why she knows that everybody else is trash. No, she don't. So she knew they was trash. Why she not trying to help them fix the team?
Yeah.
Fuck the whole team. Fuck the whole sport. Matter of fact, go to the other school. Maybe Simone need to go to the other school and
Yeah,
get
that'd
the
be
wins
crazy. That'd be
because y'all
crazy.
clearly don't know how to handle it at all. She tries to work. She tries to, and then Tootie having her stay to clean the balls. Like you think I forgot about that? Like was they
Yeah.
allowed? Like you know what? Whatever. I'm tired of this fucking college. This college is the most. This stuff would not happen.
Dysfunctional. All that.
Yeah, it would not happen. Like this. This is when you know that the college is written by drama because there's no way. There's no way that the coach is going to sit here and be like, yeah, let the whole team not clap, but you got to be the only one that clap for them.
Yeah.
Whatever. And like I said, Simone, I got you because they thought they ate. Whoever wrote these actions, we need to go to jail.
Facts.
Okay, lastly, Damon, the same thing. I see people saying that Simone and Damon are D-heads and mean and they flopped with their mean boy and mean girl era. No, they didn't.
Honestly, Damon,
his moral was probably a bit, but
he's definitely should have like he has to like separate coach and dad like in a way. Like he should have shook his hand and all that stuff when he got the job because that's like a respectable thing to do. That's your coach. That is your coach. And he did tell JR when he came back to school that it wasn't gonna be a problem. So he needs to like actually, be truthful about that. And I think those two actually do need to talk. Like him and his dad need to actually have a long talk and all that stuff. And I feel like at some point Damon's gonna break down or something like that, and they're gonna have like a heart-to-heart moment or something like that. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but I think it's definitely going to happen at some point.
Yeah, like they made us hate the dad so much that anything that happens, I'm not going to care about it. Like I'm not going to care about the breakdown. I just want him to stop causing trauma or pain because I'm mad that they're forcing the dad, who's the worst one in the scenario, down our throats. But the mom is MIA. She's like dead. Like why the mom? Like the mom was the first one he wanted to consider talking to, and you're giving us the worst opponent first.
Yeah, I don't know where the mom is. She out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't. And to be honest, yes, like with Damon, he was provoking Lando out of nowhere. Like, yes, like Lando's working out, and he's over here provoking him, talking about, let's have a pitch off. You're not gonna take my spot. Like, I'm not gonna be number 2. You're gonna be number 1.
Yeah, and which is bad. Like,
relax. Like, come
on.
And
look, like, yes, you're fighting for like who's gonna start the first game, but you're still gonna be a starting pitcher. You know,
like I just don't understand that because like. But the thing is that you made a big decision and you didn't think that nothing was going to happen because of that. You think that you just can move, slide in back and forth and keep the position. Yeah. Like, Damon, please be serious. But still, I'm still going to defend him and Simone because once again, I just can't stand these people at this university.
Nah, yeah, true.
Yeah, like and what people saying that Simone, especially with Simone, like, oh, she was mean with Lando. I'll give you that. But like, the fact is that she kept her loyalty to Damon, even though Damon didn't do the same for her. That's not you though. She kept her in the same energy for his enemy while he out here kissing her enemy as we speak and told her that she should calm down.
Yeah, I mean
whatever, but Damone, I still got you.
Yo, you just on a sinking ship right there. That's just a sinking ship, man.
Listen, you come on now. Where would they at?
Watch.
They could have had Damon mention her though too. Like he didn't do anything.
Yo, yeah, that's kind of crazy.
He said called her before he started getting on Lando's nerve while he was doing a workout.
Yeah, or FaceTime, something.
And then you got Damon's dad and JR dad trying to fire Marcus because he's talking about something. Don't tell me how to coach my son. He wasn't even he's your son.
Yeah, I like that. You should have said, "Don't tell me how to coach my players." He not deserve to be able to say son. like that and all that. Like
Yeah.
yeah, that was
But the one thing, and then like, and then
Marcus was out of pocket though.
And then Damon told his dad to stay out of his way and stop trying to coach him.
Yeah.
And once again, Lando noticed that too. Like y'all are arguing in front of the whole team, and everybody's looking at y'all. Like they both look at y'all like, come on
Yeah.
now, you can't be disrespecting your coach like that. Like in a game, if other people see you disrespecting a coach, they ain't gonna take y'all serious,
Yeah, at all.
especially the coach. They're like, you can't even control your team. And then lastly, we can talk about the thing I mentioned in Simone's section, which is him talking about the coach sees her as a higher exception, that he sees her as a leader. I understand your words, Damon, but that coach is not getting any leeway from me. She gotta go.
Yeah,
She
definitely gotta go. Gotta go.
She has to go ASAP. Like bring the other coach. But yes, that was our rundown for All American Homecoming. What do you feel? How do you feel?
Yeah.
I feel like everything. I gotta see the next episodes at this point.
Yeah, at this
The next
point.
All American Homecoming is going to be very intense.
Yeah,
It's gonna
super,
be a
super
gun
intense.
threat.
Wait, isn't it like some like shooter or a bomber on
Yeah, I
campus or
think
something like
yeah.
that? Something like that.
Mhm.
So
And then you see Thea's back, and her and Simone are doing something with tennis, and you know who else is there? Lando.
I
Why is
would
he
love to
there?
see it. Like, yo,
Mhm. Yeah.
but yo, them Damon and DSCs, yo, it's gonna be elite. Imagine they're like somewhere hiding from a shooter, yo, it's gonna be elite.
What the?
It's gonna be
That's what your takeaway is?
yo, it's gonna be elite.
Your takeaway is let them go ahead and hide from the. Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gonna
over
be
here talking about something they learned about tennis. You talking about some ducking from a gun? Come on now. This is not Sean and Emma from Degrassi, y'all.
yeah. I need to watch that by the way. I need to
Yeah,
keep watching it.
what season did you stop?
I mean, I stopped like for like the fifth episode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so I need to like start it. The other theme song though, elite. I remember it. Still is elite.
All right. Well, anyways, that was our All American Homecoming episode 3 podcast episode.
Yeah.
Let us know what your opinion was of the scenes. What do you expect to happen in next week's episode, and everything else in the comment section down below. Our social media will be linked, so you can see us on Twitter, and also our Instagrams. Arlon does reactions to All American Homecoming on his channel, and yeah.
Yep.
Later, boys.
Yep. Peace, guys.